This guy. Yeah, that's all I need. And then I'm working off the Apollo Twin, which is great. So yeah, I have the Apollo Twin Universal Audio. That's what we use most of the time to record guitar or vocals. I did some songs with this microphone, the SM7B, which like a lot of people have. But I also have used a couple different other microphones. I got this one from a friend, super random, MXL909. I've recorded a lot of the songs on the album with this one. I don't use it as much anymore because I don't like it as much, but I did Green Tea on this one. I did Bike on this one. Let's see, does it work right? That sounds weird.
I think it works.
Try it.
Oh, shoot. How do you turn it down? It's always the same problem where it's like...
Okay, so with Split My Life in Two, it was like the first song off this album that we worked on. We worked on it right after we finished Grapevine, which was a song that we worked on like at the very start of quarantine, like literally right in April of 2020. We're working on Grapevine, and after we finished that took like 2 months.
That was like our big hill. It was like Grapevine.
Yeah,
low key, because it was like dropping Grapevine. I just felt like that was like a big moment because we worked a lot on that song, and like that was like our new standard for production. Okay, we kind of raised the bar here with Grapevine.
So with Split My Life in Two, it was like a process of a song. It was kind of like, you know those paintings where people will paint a beautiful painting and then they'll throw paint on it and then they'll make something new. That's what Split My Life in Two was like, but with a song. Because I shit you not, like literally this song went through probably 200 different versions, not even 200 different mixes. It just changed, it evolved. And in the end, the song that we're releasing is so much different. Was at my older brother's graduation in college, there was a big speech. It was Tim Cook, the CEO of Apple. And I was like, he was giving this speech and I was like, oh, like I need to sample this, like low key. And so I recorded Tim Cook, I cut it up, and here's what he said.
Graduates, the fact is, when your time comes, and it will,
you'll never be ready.
But you're not supposed to be.
The context just fits anything, you know, where it's like super open to interpretation, which is like why it's like great, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't even know what he's talking about, but it just sounds cool.
The last line is like, but it's not supposed to be. And like, we hadn't even written this song, but one of the songs from the album is called Supposed to Be. And so it kind of cohesively kind of works with the album.
Hey, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, no,
cool.
I've been thinking about that for a while.
Cannot always be night.
Oh, yeah. Kind of similar vibe, you know? Me and Kanye, like, we're on a... No, I'm just I love when people bend the guitar because it's kind of similar to a human voice because human voices, they can bend, and when guitars do that in solos, tension and eerie, a little bit of dissonance, you know, within it because I'm staying straight on the vocals. And, you know, I recorded those vocals before he did the bend. And so, after the fact, here, let me just show it to you. It's like... It's pretty scary. Here, let me show the actual song.
What I like to do sometimes is like turn up the feedback, and it just creates this like, it's almost like another riser effect where it's like continually feeding back. Most of the guitar tracks that we've done are like DI, so it's like I'm just plugging straight in and doing a lot of the like processing. Reese, he works on Ableton. I work on Logic. We're pretty much arch nemesises. No, I'm just kidding. But it's really good because like, I think it's good because like Ableton is super good for sound design, and so Reese will do a lot of kind of sound design things in Ableton, and then he'll send it to me and I'll kind of do a lot of the arranging, and I'll add a couple more plugins on top of whatever he's done, and then, you know, we kind of work together
in that way, which is really cool. For the outro of this song, we have this like really cool extended outro that's super like surf rock and has these really cool riffs.
Someone said it sounds like Honeyboys' take on surf rock, and it's like, I just wanted to go full head on into like that kind of genre because, you know, Cal Poly, a lot of people surf, I surf.
I feel like with the way that Matt, our drummer, like plays drums, he definitely kind of gave it that more punk element, just with like hitting cymbals loud. And it's really exciting. Like when we play the song live, it's like, I think it's one of our most fun songs because like people really get into it, and it's like one of our only songs where people could like hypothetically mosh to it. And so like this outro, it's leading a lot of like, there's a lot of tension in it. You'll hear it in the song, but like one of the things is that there's no vocals in the outro, and so like, I don't know, I wanted to add some vocal elements, but not kind of take away from the really cool guitar melodies that Reese did. And so like literally last minute before we submitted this song, I added these like whisper tracks, and it was almost like ASMR. Like I'm a big fan of ASMR. I've been watching that shit since I was like in 6th grade, and so I've always thought it's cool to kind of like incorporate maybe some whispering, some like Billie Eilish kind of vibe. Yeah, one of the cool things about the bass too is like I love using this like radio effect. It's on the Pro Q3. I'll use it sometimes on a guitar or even a bass, like in this moment. But our keyboardist Grady, he loves like Jacob Collier. He loves, you know, stacking harmonies. And one of the things he did was add these da-das to the verse. And you don't really hear it. We made it pretty quiet, you know, you hear it. It's like barely there.
I think it's something we do a lot of. It's like just like layering, I'd say.
Yeah.
Like it's just like we have these main kind of tracks, and then what I'll do a lot of the time is like I'll have a synth part, for example, and just like, you know, add a lot of echo or reverb, for example, and it kind of just fills out the mix in ways that like just having the original instruments wouldn't do. Just those little kind of moments that are hard to pick up on like the first listen, but like repeated listens, you hear them more. I think the best music is very layered.
All right, guys, we got a song releasing tonight. It's gonna be pretty lit. I'm here. We're gonna be playing it live. Very excited. It's called "I Know You Are, But What Am I?" It's our first surf rock song, so it's gonna be lit. What's up, everyone? 3, 2, 1. Hey! All right. The song is out. If you go on Spotify, you should be able to find it. Let's see if it's up yet. We gotta see. Let's see. Oh my God, it's right here. It's right here. Let's listen to it. Let's go. Your leftovers inside the waste. Yeah, yeah. So babe, don't count on me. Yeah, babe, don't count on me. Hey. Babe, don't count on me. All right, that's it. Everyone give it a listen. Show some love.
I think that master is too compressed. Is it too late to reset?
Oh my God, y'all. Y'all don't even know. What's up, Davina?
Hi, boys.
Alright, hey, alright. The live has ended, so now we're off the camera. 43 people joined, which is pretty lit. Hey guys, celebrate tonight. It's out, dude. Out on all platforms. Let's fucking go.
Send it to your mom, your dad, or even that ex you don't really like anymore.
I'm stoked because it's the first song that I've mixed and mastered for the band, and all the other songs are mixed by someone else and mastered by someone else. And I've just been working incessantly, just like so much, and just trying to get it to sound the way I want it to sound. I'm really happy with this product.